Hello and welcome to the Mason Cable News Show. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm Ali.
And I'm Jeff Carberry. This past Friday was Mason Day. Festivities kicked off at 3 p.m. and ran up until 10 p.m. in lots A and L. At Mason Day, there were dozens of activities, including carnival rides, a roller skating rink, and a rock climbing wall, along with several other DIY activities. Headlining Mason Day was the rock band Neon Trees, with the band The Free Label opening for them. Along with musical performances, rides, and games, there was well over 10 food trucks at Mason Day. Covering the events of the day was MCN's own Viviana Smith.
So Mason Day is essentially the biggest event that student involvement puts on at Mason a year. It's supposed to be really a big carnival, festival type themed with a ton of amusement rides, carnival type food, and then a big concert throughout.
This is actually my very first Mason Day. I spent my first Mason Day in South Korea, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so how are you liking Mason Day so far?
I absolutely love it. This is like really big, or like bigger than I can actually ever imagine. I'm really glad because I get to see all my friends. I get to like relax from finals, and overall this is a lot of fun, really. I am actually here with my friends and my little sister Michaela.
That's awesome. Do you know how she feels about it, like how excited she is?
She was a little apprehensive at first. She's kind of an introvert, but honestly, like the way that she sees the rides and see like all these people, she lights up. She's having a good time, hopefully.
What are my thoughts about Mason Day? Thank you so much for asking. You know what? There's so many cool rides, so many cool people, but let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this many people come together at a commuter school? People trying to say, GM, you ain't got community? Look around. We got the vibes, we got the moves, and we got the good times. So I'm having a good time. I'm gonna go throw up on a ride, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Viviana gonna hold down the fort while I'm gone. Bye-bye.
What has been your favorite part so far?
Well, the water gun ride, not ride, but like the water gun machine where you like shoot it and like you pop the troll. I got it the first time, and so I won the prize, and I watched my friends like try over and over again. That was pretty funny.
So the roller skating ring, it's fun. Thank God I know how to roller skate, but if you don't, you're gonna have a rough time. The surface is on an incline, so you're going downhill at sometimes, and it's hard to brake. There's a little to no railing as well, but if you survive, you survive,
There's so many fun things to do. I mean, first of all, food, I give it 2 thumbs up, and like there's just so much fun stuff to do, but like, it might be nerve-wracking, but you'll meet someone, you'll find a friend throughout the day.
It's like a nice reward because, finals can be a mess. I'm saying this as an art student. It takes a lot of energy out of you, but it's just kind of nice to just hang out with everyone, you see everybody, and you just kind of just have fun, Plus it's nice because the school's providing it for you. You don't have to go out and find it yourself.
So what are we waiting for?
Food.
Yeah, what is it? Deep fried Oreos and funnel cakes?
Yeah, it's an important part of the American diet.
I agree. I think it's important.
Yeah.
You're treating me though, right?
Oh, naturally. I'm a fucking gentleman.
All right, and you just performed, right?
I did, yeah. I'm the drummer for Gem Wild. I'm carrying a guitar that has nothing to do with it, though.
Awesome. And how was that performance up there today?
It was great. It was so fun. Crowd was having a good time.
Yeah, awesome. And would you perform for Mason Day again?
I mean, yeah, but I'm graduating. Am I still out?
I hope so. I mean, the performance was killer, so I would hope to see you again. And what are you most looking forward to for Mason Day today? Are you going to spend some time here and enjoy it?
Yeah, I'm about to get an elephant ear. And I think that's honestly what I have been looking forward to the most, is carnival food.
I'm really looking forward to the Neon Trees concert. Like every year I've gone to Mason Day, the live performances have always been really fun. And just, getting to see all my friends. Like, I graduate soon, so, it's the last hurrah.
You see that? They're going backwards. Oh, my gosh. Einstein fought for this. Which one of these is, your favorite ride?
I'd say the Himalaya. Yeah. Because I rode that one a lot when I was a kid, and just getting on that ride, it brings back memories. It'll make you sick, don't get me wrong, but it brings back memories.
I've taken the giant wheel and other amusement rides, and I saw the skating board. I just had a round at the skating ring, which I did in my childhood, long long time back. So I was really excited to play the skating once again.
So far, I've ridden only 2 rides. I've ridden the Hurricane, I think, and then the Scat, which is a lot of fun. Personally, I gotta say the Scat was a lot of fun. It makes you feel like you're upside down because gravity, so.
I did like the Himalaya though. That was my favorite for so far.
Yeah, so many people have been saying they love the Himalaya today. What do you think is so great about it?
It goes fast.
It goes fast.
I mean, yeah, it just goes fast, you know?
We saw you up there earlier. How fun was that? I would have gotten so dizzy.
It was so fun. I kind of fell asleep. It was really nice. It was really nice.
Mason Day is thousands of students coming together in community, really celebrating each other. And that's what Mason is, one big, amazingly beautiful, diverse community. Mason Day represents that.
I think it's a great place to make friends, especially like you have the whole Mason community here. What do you think about that?
I agree. Full-heartedly agree. Like, this is definitely like a great opportunity to make connections. So if you're looking for friends, this is one of the best places to do it.
It's really fun. Bring your friends, bring as many friends. Trust me, it makes it 20 times better. It's really fun. It's a lot of fun.
Whether it's you're maybe scared of carnival rides or you don't have too much to come out, just go for it. It's an incredible experience that you only get to potentially experience 4 to 6 times if you're a traditional student here at Mason. Super fun, and I'm sure you'll make lasting memories.
As you can see, a lot of people here were so excited to be a part of Mason Day. This is Viviana Smith signing off.
Thank you, Viviana, for that sports package. You've done a great job for us all semester, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. So last week, the university officially unveiled their new logo. University branding anticipates that it will take 2 years before the transition to the new logo is complete. The new logo, as described by the Office of University Branding, is this. It unifies the university under a single look, which now includes athletics. It includes a standard logo structure for all internal units and departments, which cleans up our current cluttered unit logo system. It maintains our historic green and gold colors, but in bolder, more confident hues. And its design tells the story of George Mason as it is now, a university with multiple entry points and pathways for student success, a streamlined institution without needless frills, and a diverse learning community whose members harmoniously coexist. Reactions from the Mason community has been mixed so far, but Trace and Julian had the opportunity to speak with students around campus about the new logo.
So this is the new logo everybody's been talking about, okay? Now, the real question everybody should be asking isn't so much where did we get this logo, but how am I going to get down? I don't know how I got up here.
What do y'all think about this logo?
I think it's really ugly and a lot more generic. Like, the old one had like a lot more like George Mason to it. It had like the quill to the M and it looked better. This looks like AI generated it.
Okay, how about you?
I also do not like it because it just looks like a kindergarten meeting.
Personally, it's giving like a gym logo.
It's a really big downgrade because I mean, it's generic, it's basic. You see everything on a billboard sign, you'll see it everywhere. I mean, it's not unique, it's not the university.
Right. What did you like about the old logo?
My favorite feature about the logo was the quill, because I feel like the M represented my life and how I get to choose to write my story and how I get to make my Mason experience. And I felt like that quill was a really big part of why I came to this campus to study international security. And the way that they took it away to, you know, modernize or give a new story to Mason, it really didn't add up.
Hot take, I like it.
Talk to me, Daniel, talk to me.
Because, listen, I'm thinking like 50 years in the future, this is gonna look way better on a football helmet. Making moves, trust.
You think of that big picture.
We're thinking a long way from now, you know, when I'm ready to retire, it'll look better then. But, you know, I do like the old one too. I like both of them. They're both okay.
How I feel with this logo, initially when I saw it on MCM with the black and white version, I was not a fan. And even with color, I'm still not really a fan. I think that it lacks a lot of the community and like the fun and design that comes with the George Mason logo. Like, I love the quill. I thought it was so unique and gave us something to really like have as our own, whereas this kind of just looks like General Motors.
Ooh.
And so I also just think that the simplicity of it doesn't really cater to our students, because our students usually go from, we call the school Mason or GMU, whereas this is just GM.
This thing's crazy. It's like a maze. It's like one of those. Whoop. How do I get out of it? Right back through here. This logo, while very interesting, I mean, when it first came out in black and white, I wasn't too sure about it. But like in color, it looks kind of nice. But if you tell me $500K was spent on this, I feel like we could have used that for something else. What's wrong with the old one? I like the old one. The old one's nice. It inspired the logo of my show.
Same thing as you, Julian. First, when it came out, I wasn't very sure about it, but I actually have grown to like it. I think, so when we talk about it being $500K being spent on the logo, there is some important information and some context to be added. It's $500K of the university branding's university branding's money. It's not the university's money. The $500K was already allotted to the Office of Branding, which they ended up using on doing a logo redesign. So this is all on their behalf. It's not like the university spent $500K specifically. It's the University of Branding who used it. So in that regard, I think that they tried something new. It's definitely not like, a minimalist logo. I think it's a little bit more on the retro end. So for that reason, I think it's actually not that bad, even though I do like our previous logo better.
Did you know that this new logo costs $500K to get?
There's no way.
I'm not just talking the sign, I just mean the design.
There's no way.
Way.
They need to get their money back. Sorry, it's just because if it costs that much, y'all gotta get the money back.
Gotta get that money back?
Because this is not growing on me. I hyped it up at first. No.
I personally like the color scheme. I know that they said they updated it to be more modern and stuff. I was a big fan of the quill design. Not gonna lie, I prefer it. But I can kind of see where they're heading for this trend of simplifying, trying to keep it modern, keep it relevant to the rest of the competition out there. It is a nice design. Do I prefer it to the original? I gotta say, not really, but it is good.
I can understand wanting to incorporate the full brand name, the brand logo, to avoid any confusion. It's just, again, in trying to make your home brand noticeable, when you leave it up to initials that can be easily mistaken for another company that uses the exact same initials, that kind of defeats more of the point, more of the purpose, especially when you already have, the name outlined at the bottom.
Right.
So it's like, if the name is not in the symbol or the insignia, it's only noticeable if it's outlined by the bottom. As far as you wanting to have the brand become more noticeable from the symbol, if we were to take this bottom part out, would we know what we're talking about?
Right.
If the answer is no, compared to the Mason Patriots, then they probably would have been better off just adding George or G or anything to the title of Mason.
I do like the quill a little bit. It's a little bit more creative than this is just something that I could slap together in Photoshop.
It really strips away from that.
Yeah.
That had more thought into it. This just looks like someone took two letters and just dragged them together in PowerPoint.
The symbolism that they announced in the branding video, I thought really was the maybe one biggest thing going for the logo. Unlike most students, I don't absolutely hate it. However, I talked to one student who I think phrased it pretty well in terms of my perspective. We went from something that was okay, or maybe arguably a little better than okay, to something that's okay. And when I think about a logo, especially something that I'd want to represent Mason, I want to think of something that's, like big and bold. And when you look at this, I don't really get big and bold. And I think it looks a little funky on some pieces of memorabilia or different clothing items, things like that.
Thank you, Julian and Shreyas. We do want to mention that $500,000 noted is going to be used from the marketing budget to rebrand here on the university. That was not how much was spent on actually getting the logo and paying for the branding company to make that logo. But anyway, get ready to say goodbye to Blackboard, Patriots. George Mason has announced that beginning this summer, Mason will begin to switch learning management systems to Canvas for fall 2024 classes. The option to use Canvas will fall under the professor's discretion. However, it is the intention of the university to phase out Blackboard completely by the summer of 2025. Julian and Shreyas also went out on the street and spoke with some students about what they think about the change to Canvas.
Did you know that we're changing from Blackboard to Canvas soon? How does that make you feel?
Honestly, my high school used Canvas, so I'm familiar with it. I prefer it over Blackboard.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of excited for this change to see how it works in my classes.
Oh, we're using Canvas now? I didn't know that.
We're changing from Blackboard to Canvas.
I used it at TCC. I think I like Blackboard a bit more, but Canvas, it'll be a learning curve for everyone, yeah, but other than that, I'm kind of impartial at it. It's just another thing to use. If anything, it's like Patriot Web. It'll be just another website to use.
I think it was a phenomenal decision. Out of a lot of the decisions that are made at this university, that was one of the great ones. I used Blackboard way back in middle school for maybe a year. Then my county switched over to Canvas, and it was great, phenomenal. And then I came to Mason, and it was a step back. I was like, Blackboard, I haven't heard of this in years. So I'm actually really excited about the switch. I know it's going to be only partially implemented next year, so hopefully at least I'll have a couple classes on it. But yeah, that was a good decision.
That one I approve of. I actually like that because Canvas is a lot easier to use. And Blackboard is fucking annoying to use because when you're missing assignments, you have to click through like a million things just to even see that you're missing something. While with Canvas, the other one it's actually nice and it's a lot more simplistic.
Maybe for some students here might be a little bit of a shift, a little bit of an adjustment. Definitely for students that are coming here from Nova, it'll be definitely more of the same, so it'll be easier for them as far as the transition, or it might not be much of a transition at all. I've heard there are some Canvas features that people do tend to like, especially as far as reminders for past assignments and stuff. And the only thing I would say I'd probably prefer Blackboard would be certain Collaborate Ultra and like discussion board features. I think I prefer some discussion board Collaborate Ultra. But as far as like keeping track of assignments and the way classes are outlined, Canvas, because I've taken classes at Nova, so I have a little bit of experience with both. I understand Canvas may be more efficient.
I went to Virginia Tech for this, so I'm familiar with Canvas. I don't like that. I think Blackboard's the better option. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I think they should keep it how we don't have to change everything. You know, the logo's enough already. You know, we need to add more stuff. You know.
I respect that. The contrarian over here.
So I've personally gotten used to Blackboard, so I'm okay using it. However, I've heard from other students that they've had issues with Blackboard when it comes to turning things in or the organization of it, depending on the professor, since pretty much every professor organizes it differently, so you really don't know what's going on. So I'm excited to see what the change is going to be like, but I'm hoping it is actually an improvement, unlike our logo. But that's where I stand.
I think it's great because I don't like Blackboard, and I heard a lot of my friends from Nova and other colleges said that Canvas was a lot easier to use.
I don't know, because it took me so long to get used to Blackboard, but now we have to switch to a whole new thing, so now I'm going to have to get used to everything else again.
Fair.
Yeah, same. I used to take DE classes in high school, so we used Canvas, sorry, not Canva. And it was just it took a lot to get used to Blackboard. Now we're going back, and now it's just like, you know, why are we doing this?
I mean, I couldn't really care. I mean, it is what it is, as long as I get my assignments done. But I don't know, it just reminds me of COVID. So, I mean, other than that, I mean, Blackboard, Canvas, it's a database.
Personally, I think I know a lot of the professors already have like issues learning and figuring out how to use Blackboard, and so now it's another change for them to like try and grapple onto with their, I guess, lack of skill with technology.
Canvas is good. Canvas is good.
Right.
Blackboard is way too complex, and I'm just like, oh my god. I remember when I switched to it, it was just like, what is this? What is this? Where is this? Why is everything so mixed up? I'm like, please just simplify everything. I already have enough stress in my life, okay?
I don't know, because I haven't used Canvas like ever. My high school, my like middle school and stuff, like we used Blackboard, so I've only ever known Blackboard, but I've heard good things about Canvas, so I'm cautiously optimistic about it.
That's great. And how do I get down from here?
You jump and you pray.
Which order?
Both at the same time.
Wish me luck. Yo, everybody been saying I can't jump down. I might have to live up here. They can help me down, but I can do it myself. Y'all ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Thank you for watching.
Someone's got to check up on Julian there. On Friday, May 4th, join Mason Recreation in Mason Open Golf Tournament. The tournament will begin at 9 a.m. at the Twin Lakes Golf Course in Clifton, Virginia. Come out and support your friends and fellow patriots in this friendly competition, as well as witness players participate in contest holes with the highest prize amounting to $10,000.
We will now head over to Grace for our weekly weather report.
Hello Patriots! As you can see, it is a partly sunny day, and as you can feel, it's a hot one, with the high being near 85. There's also a slight chance of rain between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Then at night it will be mostly cloudy and have a chance of rain and thunderstorms. The low will be 64. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy, then gradually become sunny. There will also be a slight chance of rain before 2 p.m. The high will be 80 and the low will be 59. Then on Thursday it will be a sunny day and have a high of 82 before dropping to a low of 58. On Friday it will be partly sunny and have a high of 80. At night it will be mostly cloudy and have a chance of showers. The low will be 57. The weekend will start off with mostly cloudy skies and a chance of rain during the day and night. The high will be 66 and the low will be 57. On Sunday, the weather will be the same, with it being mostly cloudy with a chance of rain, but this time the high will be 70 and the low will be 60. And finally, on Monday, it will be partly sunny and have a chance of rain. The high will be 78 and the low will be 58. It will be a beautiful week, Patriots, so make sure that you take a break from studying to get out there and enjoy it.
Thank you, Grace. Scholar, internationally celebrated pianist, and devoted champion of Frédéric Chopin, Brian Gans will be performing at GMU on Saturday, May 4th from 8 to 9 p.m. Widely regarded as one of the leading pianists of his generation, Gans has appeared as soloist with some of the world's leading orchestras and conductors, and we are thrilled to have him perform pieces from Chopin. This event will be co-present with GMU's Riva and Sid Dewberry's Family School of Music. More information about this exciting event can be found on Mason 360.
We will now head over to Ali for the world of Mason sports.
Yes, my bread and butter folks. This is your sports update for MCN News. The Mason baseball team started the week on the road in Blacksburg for a game against Virginia Tech. There, the Patriots lost to the Hokies 24-5. The Patriots were then back home for a 3-game series against Virginia Commonwealth University over the weekend. The first game of the series went to the Rams, with Mason losing 6-4. The second game went to the Patriots, where Mason won 3-2, and senior Chad Gartland pitched the entire game with 11 strikeouts. The last game of the series went to VCU, with the score reading 9-8. Mason's next game will be on the road this Tuesday against Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. The softball team hosted St. Bonaventure University for a 3-game series over the weekend. Mason won the first game, winning 7-2 on senior day, with many of Mason's seniors leading the way in scoring, and in which Carly Cooper pitched a complete game. However, the Bonnies took the second game, where Mason lost 3-2. Finally, the last game went to Mason by the score of 2-1. The Patriots will head on the road this weekend for their final series of the season against Rhode Island. The Mason lacrosse team ended the regular season with a loss. The Patriots fell to St. Joseph's University on Saturday by the score of 21-9. Despite Shannon Tuwozo's 4 goals, the Patriots offense could not outscore the Hawks. However, this resulted in Mason earning the 6th seed in the A10 lacrosse tournament this week in Pittsburgh. That's your sports update. I'm Ali to Jeff Carberry.
Thank you, Ali. The College of Sciences interim provost, Kenneth Walsh, has appointed Cody Edwards as the next intern dean of the George Mason College of Science. This appointment follows the leaving of previous dean since 2020, Ferdinand Morales Wilhelm, who has left for a position at the University of Maryland. Before this appointment, Edwards has held multiple positions within the School of Science, with the most recent being a senior associate, where he facilitates development in academic policies and faculty development. George Mason will also officially have a new university provost and executive vice president. Yesterday, in an email to students and staff, President Washington announced that he had named James Soto Antony, the current dean of the Graduate Education and Postdoctoral Affairs at the University of California, San Diego. As the new provost, Antony will begin his new role here at Mason on July 1st.
On Friday, Mason police announced that the area around Planetary and Explanatory Hall were closed due to a police investigation into a suspicious package. Soon afterwards, Mason police informed the Mason community that the area was clear and the situation was under control. If you have experienced any emotional distress related to the incident, please contact Counseling and Psychological Services at 703-993-2380.
As the semester comes to an end, so do your meal plans. Meal plan access ends on May 8th and bonus funds end on May 11th. As a reminder, bonus funds and meal plan points will not roll over and will be terminated at the end of the semester.
Final season starts tomorrow, Patriots. Make sure to check the university registrar's website or follow instructions from your professors on when to turn in your final exams and projects.
This year, we want to wish a congratulations to those in the class of 2024. The ceremony to wish those students off is set to take place on May 9th at 10 a.m. in Eagle Bank Arena. Good luck to all those who plan to walk across the stage, and here at MCN, we want to wish the best of luck in your life ahead, including our very own Julian Lee and Ali.
Today is our last show for the spring semester. I know it's a bummer, I know. We here at MCN want to wish all of our viewers and everyone at Mason a fun and safe summer break. We want to thank everyone who helped this show on, including our staff, faculty advisor David Carroll, general manager Patrice, Jeff, Ben, Norma, and Angelina. We also want to thank our anchors Brandon Fragosa, Jimena, Grace, Viviana, Sharias, Gabe, and of course, yours truly. We have enjoyed being able to share the news with you this semester and look forward to seeing you all again in the fall.
So, Ali, you're graduating. We have Julian's graduating and so many other students. So, are you excited for graduation, or is there anything lined up afterwards that you plan on doing?
Very much excited. This has been 6 years in the making. I've taken 2 years off because of the pandemic, as well as I'm not into Zoom classes. Other than that, just excited for the road ahead. I'm getting into sports play-by-play and broadcasting. And we got a special guest, Julian Lee!
Sorry. I thought I heard my name. So I was
in a nice Postman blue blazer.
Thank you, guys. Now, sorry I'm a little late. I don't know if y'all saw, but yesterday we were doing a little interviews, and I might have fallen off the sign. But you know what? We're here. We're fine, and my doctor said I could get here today. So.
That's awesome.
I just wanted to let you know, Julian, from the bottom of my heart, man, you've been a great guy to all of us at MCN. We love you here. We appreciate you. Your passion is going to be dearly missed, brother.
Hey, don't worry, Ollie. I'm never that far away.
Oh, I'm pretty far. Trust me on that.
Listen, I'm just a phone call away and also 40 minutes away, and I still pay out of state. It's fine. It's great. It's fine.
And we all know he loves to show up in anywhere there's a camera.
Yes, that's true. I was in wait, there was only like 2 packages. I was in all the packages.
He was in all of them. Actually, you were in all the packages.
Yeah, my bad.
Jeff, any remarks from you, my friend?
Well, I'm not graduating, so I want to wish the best of luck to the two of you, and I think definitely you'll have bright futures ahead of both of you.
Aww.
And I think whatever is next, I'll be lucky to have you, whether it'll be on front of television, behind television, or whatever in between. I don't know what's in between, but something will find you both.
It is unfortunate we could not give Julian Lee his own chair. Maybe we'll give David Carroll his chair instead. Thank you for tuning in, Patriots. You can keep up to date on the news on and off campus if you follow us on Instagram at MCN on TV, on Twitter and Facebook at MCN, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Ali.
And I'm Jeff Carberry.
And I'm not.
And this is Julian Lee.
Have a wonderful week and have an amazing summer, Patriots. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Watch my show.
Have fun with La Nina.